Hey, boys and girls. It is Miss Gray. I just want to show you a little bit of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the 13 colonies and sort of taking notes about the 13 colonies. Some of this is a review. So you're going to find this Google Slides in your Google Classroom. So this is my social studies interactive notebook, New England. And so each day we're going to do a section of the colonies. So on day one, we'll take notes for New England colonies, which is Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. And then a couple days later, your middle colonies will be due, and then your southern colonies, and then we'll play like a fun quiz, like with quizzes or Kahoot or something after we're done with all of these. So I want to get the notes done first, but I just wanted to show you what you needed to do. So I am going to, this is where you're going to take your notes, and you have your colony, when it was founded, the year founded, and you have bullets to take notes. So I'm going to show you the presentation in video form. I'm going to also include an answer key if you can't follow along with the video and get your notes down. But we're going to go over it, okay? So we have the New England colonies, and our first colony is Massachusetts. Massachusetts had two separate colonies. They were similar and different from each other. They were similar, obviously, because they were in the same area. They had the same sort of things being produced, and they both colonies were founded for religious freedom. But in 1620, which was the first Massachusetts colony, it was founded by William Bradford, and it was by pilgrims that it was founded for. And they wanted religious freedom. They arrived on the Mayflower, and they created the Mayflower Compact, the first written framework. In 1630, John Winthrop, who was a Puritan, came in, and he was a strict leader with a lot of power. He wanted the colony run in a very specific way. Not all people believed with that. He referred to the colony as the city upon a hill, and he wanted the colony to set an example for the rest of the world. Connecticut, it was created because Thomas Hooker, who once lived in Massachusetts under John Winthrop, even though he was a Puritan minister, he disagreed with how the Puritans ran some of the government. The Puritans said in order to vote, you had to be a church member, and he didn't necessarily agree with that. So he started his own colony in Connecticut and left Massachusetts with a group of settlers. They created something called the Fundamental Orders of Connecticut, and this was the first written constitution, and it later influenced the Declaration of Independence, which is a really important document in government today. And what this did was it limited government powers and guaranteed more rights to individuals. Our next New England colony is New Hampshire, and it was founded in 1636 by John Mason. Captain John Mason received a grant from New England in 1622, and that grant helped him build or create New Hampshire. It was similar to the Massachusetts Bay and Connecticut colony because it was also dominated by Puritans. So we see in England it has a lot of Puritans, pilgrims, people of the same religion, but wanting to practice religion freely, which they did not have in England. So the industries or manufacturing they had were whales, fur, and fish were natural resources, and the colonists used the whale oil to light lamps. So our last New England colony is Rhode Island, and Rhode Island was founded by Roger Williams in 1636. He founded the colony because he wanted to escape the intolerance of the religion found in the other New England colonies. Okay, and he was banished from Massachusetts Bay, which means he was forced to leave because he was found guilty of spreading dangerous opinions because he wanted separation of church and state. So he left for religious freedom. So we find that a lot of the New England colonies, the people came to them, or they were founded for religious freedom. So we're going to end with the New England colonies right there. So you're going to go here and take your notes. So you'll be taking notes here on Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. You do have a slideshow with more, the middle colonies and the southern colonies. You don't have to worry about those today. We'll do those next time.